Hi, I'm Lawson. I have content on Substack.com newsletter. I post there. I do a podcast that appears on there every once in a while. I have a podcast on Apple Podcast and Spotify. I write on WordPress.com. I have my own blog. Plus, I'm a guest blogger on DigitalAmendment.com. Um, I still have some content on Medium. I haven't written anything original on Medium in a while, and I'm not going to anytime soon. And so my content is out there, and most of it, quite a bit of it's free. Just read my stories and share them, watch my videos and share them, and listen to my podcast and share them. Just share my stuff, and I appreciate it. And leave comments. I was asked on the old channel about how does a person find their place in life. And I'm 65 years old, and I'm just now figuring that out. My place in life is to be a good husband, and to be a content creator and a writer and a YouTuber. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I didn't find it out until I was in my 60s. I tried everything. I tried all sorts of different trade schools. I tried, junior college. And nothing. I ended up being a security guard for over 20 years. Beyond unhappy. I was just miserable being a rent-a-cop. Didn't like it at all. And I didn't know how to get out of it. All I know is that nothing is easy and nothing's going to fall into your lap. You got to get out and look for it, and you got to search, and work for it. Look for it and work for it. And the process has failure and falling down built into it. And I said this before, there was a saying some had written on the wall in the shelter I was staying in where I had a room. Get knocked down 7 times, you get up 8. That's how you do it. You just keep trying, keep working, keep experimenting, trying new things, keep an open mind. And one thing that will help, and I've always been a loner. I've never been a hang around. I don't hang around groups. And that was a big mistake in my personality and in my life, I think, in hindsight. Because if I would have found a group of people that were go-getters, that had their stuff together and were successful, and I hung around them, I would have learned something, and maybe perhaps I would have rose up with them on their coattails. I cannot underestimate the importance of avoiding losers in your life. Don't hang around with losers. Hang around with people that have dreams and visions, who want to do better, and leave the chemicals alone, if you know what I mean. And don't abuse alcohol. Just hang around good people. Treat your mind and body right, and always be on the outlook and being willing to try new things. And that's the best I can do. If I can go back and do it over again when I was younger, that's what I would have done. And know if it might have been the right answer for me, and it might not have been. It might help you, it might not. But it's just not easy, and you don't want to die with regrets. So get out there and just try new things. Don't be afraid to fail, because you're going to fail more than you're going to succeed. And that's just a way to rule out what you're not supposed to be doing. So I hope that helps. But and like I said, I'm redoing a lot of old content that got lost, and I'm trying, and I'm always racking my brain for new material. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Drop them in the comments, and I'll see what I can do with them. No guarantees, because a lot of times I can't. People leave comments and suggestions that I just got nothing. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good day.